At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Central Farmers Cooperative, Fremar LLC, is an agriculture-based company that provides products, services, and market access in the areas of agronomy, feed, grain, and petroleum. Whether it is their agronomy team helping with production, the grain team assisting in developing a marketing plan, or many other services the Central Farmers Co-op and Fremar offer, they look forward to servicing and personalizing their patrons' farming operations. With locations across southeast South Dakota for your farming purposes, make it Central Farmers Co-op and Fremar.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Noose Insurance knows all about the farm life. They know it needs to be protected. Noose Insurance is there for you when something goes wrong, offering crop and hail protection, and now livestock insurance. Working with the area's leading insurance companies, Noose Insurance can help with crop, hail, and livestock insurance.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether it's dusk or dawn, the Farm Mutual Group of South Dakota has you covered. They are your local insurance company that has been around for 140 years. Since 1883, they have been putting their neighbors first and will continue to do so. They carry farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Give Andrew or Ryan a call today at 605-583-4211 to see how they can help you with your insurance need and go the extra mile to save you money.
Don't let auto body issues get you down. Visit Classic Collision and Frame for all of your auto body needs and wants. We offer complete body repair that includes full windshield and glass replacement, glass rock chip repair, frame repair, wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. We can also personalize your ride with custom paint and graphics to make your vehicle stand out from the crowd. Stop by for your free quote at 611 East Highway 18 in Menno. Classic Collision and Frame is a proud supporter of all Menno and surrounding communities' athletic and school programs.
Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Scotland is your hometown bank. Hometown banking means banking with neighbors and friends. Farmers and Merchants State Bank is your full-service bank offering debit cards, personal, business, and ag loans along with many other services available. Everything a large bank offers, but with hometown service. The Scotland Farmers and Merchants State Bank in Scotland. Stop by and see what we can do for your personal banking needs. A proud sponsor of Highlander Athletics.
Hawsey Heating and Cooling in Scotland is a family-owned business here to serve you for all your air-conditioned heating and plumbing needs. Dan and John use only Rheem manufactured products. Whether it's a new home, commercial, or non-commercial business project or a remodel job, using Rheem products, the new degree of comfort, Hawsey Heating and Cooling sells the best while servicing the rest. Call 605-661-4490 to schedule an appointment or for an estimate. Hawsey Heating and Cooling are proud supporters of all Scotland Highlander School activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Across the Avera healthcare system, including Landman Young Memorial Hospital Avera in Scotland, there are benefits in evidence-based care with a strong focus on your safety and comfort while you are in their care. As a Christian healthcare ministry rooted deeply in gospel values, they provide quality, cost-effective, accessible healthcare services with the latest technology. When you or your loved one face health challenges, see Landman Youngman Memorial Hospital Avera in Scotland. We are a proud sponsor of Jim River Trapper Athletics and wish everyone luck in tonight's competition.
Prosper Ag is proud to support Menno Wolves and Jim River Trapper Athletics. Prosper Ag is also proud to carry superior products such as Pioneer brand seeds and forage inoculants, Corteva and generic crop protection products, small grain and cover crop seeds, and a new portfolio of crop insurance products powered by Noose Insurance. Get in contact with Mitch Melhoff today to learn more about how you can create better ROI on your farm. Prosper Ag, your locally owned agronomy partner in Menno, Marion, and Freeman, South Dakota.
Team on the scoreboard, the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Number 20, 5'8" freshman guard, Will Fairley. Number 22, 5'10" freshman guard, Hunter Wubin. Number 30, 6'3" freshman at forward, Preston Karstens. And number 32, 6'3" freshman at center, Nate Selcher. The Raiders are coached by Justin Karstens and assisted by James Hoffman and Ronette Karstens. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Menno Wolves. First, let's meet the cheerleaders for the Wolves. Lexi Hoagland, Lauren Shanefish, Paige Swanson, Grace Gockel, and Ella Remfer. Cheer coach is Carly Sternagin. And the starters for the Wolves tonight, number 4, 5'9" senior guard, Maverick Smith. Number 14, 6'1" senior guard, Hayden Ulmer. Number 22, 5'10" senior guard, AJ Herbold. Number 30, 6' senior at forward, Hayden McNitch. And number 52, 6'4" senior at forward, Blake Ramus. The Wolves are coached by Alan Ulmer and assisted by Will Massey. Your officials for tonight's game are Todd Koss, Jason Reisdorfer, and Aaron Vandenberg. The officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. Game administration tonight will be administrators from both schools. And now we ask that you join us in honoring the flag of our country by showing proper respect during the singing of the national anthem by Menno High School Principal Nadia Mutter. Please stand, face the flag, and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and out of uniform military personnel may salute the flag.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, welcome to Menno tonight to the play-in game between the Gayville-Volin Raiders. They came in with a record of 3-17, and the host Menno Wolves. They also have a 3-17 record. The last time they played, Menno won 51-49, and that was January 24th. So this should be a good ball game again. The winner will go on tomorrow night and play against the Viborg-Hurley, Cougars. So Spencer Karsten and Blake Ramus set the jump and controlled off, and it's going to go out of bounds. Went off Ulmer, and so the Raiders will get the first ball on the jump. Or out of bounds. So, okay, they're going to run out of bounds. Selchert gets ready to inbounds, running a 1-4 straight across. Wolves in a man-to-man to Spencer Karstens. Brings it back on top. Trying to get it over. He gets it to Fairley. Fairley tries to get it into Selchert. Turnaround jumper too strong. Rebound, Ulmer. Up to Herbold. Herbold brings it up. Now he pulls it back out. Raiders playing man-to-man right now. Over to Herbold. Herbold inside to Ramus. Ramus goes up, moves up. It's going to be blocked out of bounds, but strong move to the basket, and that's what Ramus has had to do. The last time out, Ramus had a really monster game for the Wolves against Scotland. Hayden McNinch into bounding. Gets it out to Smith. Smith over now to Almer, who's going to let her go from 3 off the mark. No good. And Webben gets the rebound. And kind of a lackadaisical pass knocked out of bounds by Herbold. It'll be Raider basketball. So Preston Carson's inbounds it, gets to Webben. 2-on-1. Tries to go over, gets the ball into Selchert. And the Raiders get the first basket of the night, 2-0. 7:08 to go. Here comes Herbold. Dribbling against Spencer Carson. To Ramus. To Smith. Back out to Almer. 20 on the shot clock. Up high now. Here comes Hayden McNinch. McNinch goes between two people. He's going to split the defense, which is the cardinal sin if you're on the defensive team. You don't want him going through two. So the foul's going to go on Webben. That'll be his first. And over to McNinch. Gets it out to Almer. Almer into Ramus and knocked away. Kind of almost a reach over. Smith's going to go up. Gets it out to Herbold. Herbold goes up for the shot. No good. McNinch gets a rebound. Throws it back out to Herbold. Probably should have went back up with it. He had a good look. And Gayville-Volin Raiders have stepped up their defense. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Looking. Herbold turnaround jumper off the mark, no good. And then we probably got a push. And 2 referees missed it, but the one come in. Not sure if he listened to the crowd, but it was a foul nevertheless. And it was a good call. So Preston Carson gets it in. The Wolves using full court pressure. Spencer Carson being guarded by Almer. Gets it across. And he wants to push off. He probably got away with the push off there. Now back up here. And we're going over to Fairley. Fairley inside to Preston Carson. Out to Selchert. To Webben. To Spencer Carson. Looking for Fairley. Fairley goes up. Shot is good. 4-0. Raiders. The Wolves have got to get some action. And kind of very tentative. We aren't very aggressive right now as far as on the offensive end. Just kind of letting them do whatever they want on defense. So McNinch at top key. Drives. Goes up. Herbold for 3. No good. And it's going to be knocked off. It's going to be Raider basketball. So right now, Gayville-Volin looks very hungry for this game. They want a revenge and move on. Very young team by the Raiders. They have no juniors or seniors. They start 4 freshmen and a sophomore. Wolves pressured. And a long cross-court pass now. This is going to go to Preston Carson. And gets it over to Selchert. Selchert to Webben. Webben for 3, and it's 7-0. And Alan Almer, coach of the Wolves, says we need to talk it over. So not what Alan Almer and the Wolves wanted to have happen, come out with a 7-0 deficit. So we'll be back in 30 seconds. A word from our sponsors.
The Recreation Bar, located at 536 Main Street in Scotland, is a family-owned bar, bowling alley, and restaurant. They open daily at 10 a.m. and offer lunch and dinner specials. The grill is open until 10 p.m. and the fryer remains on until closing. Stop in for a game of darts, pool, or bowl a few frames. League bowling is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so call Sean at 605-583-4789 to reserve your lane. Walk-ins also welcome. Drinks are always cold, so stop in at the Rec Bar. They are a proud supporter of all Highlander and Trapper events.
Okay, Wolves basketball. Almer set the inbounds. He's going to get it to McNinch. And with 5:10 to go, it's 7-0 Raiders. All right, Almer across the timeline. It's a back screen from Smith. Being guarded by Webben. This is McNinch. McNinch. Ramus needs to be aggressive. We need to have him take some shots to loosen up the defense. Almer spin move, no good, and Fairley gets the rebound. The Wolves are still scoreless. Here comes Spencer Carson. Tries to get it into Preston. Shot up by Selchert is banked. So just like Grandpa Steve did in the old days, banked it in. And here's the back screen to Almer, 9-0. Over to Herbold. And the Wolves just can't seem to get any spacing going. And this is Ramus. Shot up, no good. McNitch with a strong rebound to Smith for three. Good. 4-11, and the Wolves are in the play with three. 9-3, 4:10 to go. And we'll take a 30-second timeout.
Whether it's dusk or dawn, the Farm Mutual Group of South Dakota has you covered. They are your local insurance company that has been around for 140 years. Since 1883, they have been putting their neighbors first and will continue to do so. They carry farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Give Andrew or Ryan a call today at 605-583-4211 to see how they can help you with your insurance need and go the extra mile to save you money.
Hozzy's Main Stop in Scotland is a family.
Okay, each team has a timeout now, and here comes Spencer Carson, going to walk the ball up the court against the man-to-man Wolves. To Fairley, inside to Selchert. Selchert strong move up, no good. Almer with another rebound. Gets to the Hairbolt. The Wolves can probably push a little bit and run on these guys because Wolves do have some pretty good speed. Almer for three. That's good. So it's 9-6. The Wolves all of a sudden are back in. And here comes Spencer Carson. Guarded by Almer again. Comes off the screen is Webben. Webben looking for Selchert on top of the key. Turnaround good. And so that's two shots in a row for Nate Selchert, the 6'3 freshman. And it's 11-6 to Almer. He's going to let it go for three. That's going to be off the mark. And an air ball saved by Smith, but he said he stepped on the line. So Wyatt Melhoff will come in, and Webben's going to take a seat. So now Melhoff gets the ball into Spencer Carson. He brings it across the timeline. Motion offense, trying to get some screens set. Trying to look for a mismatch inside on the switch of the screen, but so far there hasn't been a lot of switching going on. And it's over here. Melhoff thought about it. Gets it inside to Selcher. Kicks it back out to Preston Carson. So no good. Oh, a lot of contact on the over the back. There's been about 3 or 4 questionable over the backs there tonight. Airball drive, no good. And a lot of contact there and nothing. So I guess we're going to have to adjust our game to that. Shot up is good by Spencer Carson. And it's 13-6. Airbolt brings it across. 2:20 to go. Airbolt's going to drive, and that's clearly a reach. If you reach it with the opposite hand, young man, that's going to be a foul 100 out of 100 times. And he did. So Carter Barron's going to come in, and Preston Carson's going out. Ramus, McNinch, and Smith come out. Isaiah Almer, Cody Monkfold, and Trent Guthmiller go in. Almer shot up, no good. And rebound by Fairley. Pushing the ball. This is Melhoff. Melhoff looking for some to Carson. He's going to take that three. And he's got the green light, and he's got the hot hand right now. So 5 points now for Carson. And it's 17-6. Harold, a lot of contact, and I'm going to tell you right now that that was definitely a foul that was missed because Hairbolt got pushed all the way out of bounds, and he had to give it up. So they're letting them play, and there's no shoulder pads or helmets involved. So Hairbolt, nice steal, gives it to Almer. Almer going up, and he did have to call that one because he pretty much tore his arm off and part of his leg. So he'll go to the line. A lot of slapping going on and a lot of contact. And both teams are going to have to adjust the way it's being called right now. So Isaiah Almer, the freshman, will go up to the line. And Almer misses the first one. Preston Carsons comes back in, and Fairley will have a seat. Shot is up and no good. Isaiah, usually a pretty good free throw shooter, but he missed his first two. Here comes Carson's over to Barron. Barron up top to Carson, now to Spencer Carson. That was pressing. Going to drive, and he traveled. All right, Seltzer will take a seat. Fairley comes back in. And Almer gets it in. Caden Almer gets in brother Isaiah Almer. They're going to walk it up. Wolves not in a really big sense of urgency here. Here comes Almer. Gets it in. Tried to get it inside to Cody Monkfield, but stolen away. Isaiah lost it up on the way up. Now it's Spencer Carson. Looking for something to happen. Pulls it back out. And now it's Barron to Fairley. Over to Spencer Carson. Inside to Preston. And he went up trying to draw the foul. And that's definitely an over the back. And Fairley's done that a couple times. He's got away with it. And you can't blame him for trying on that one, because if you got away with it a couple times, why not? So we got subs in. Webben and let's see, Seltzer come in. Fairley's going to come out, and so is Spencer Carson. So the Wolves bring it up 17-6. Kind of a surprising game. We thought it would be tight, but right now the Wolves haven't done a whole lot with it. And to Cody Monkfold. The Wolves' spacing is just out of whack right now. Over to Guthmiller. Guthmiller, and oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but there was a lot of contact, and there might be an arm laying on. And this is Carson's over to Barron. Press and block, shot up, and no good. So after one quarter play, it's the Gayville-Volin Raiders 17 and the Menno Wolves 6. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Family-owned business and open daily from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. They are your number one stop for all your snacks, drinks, and fuel needs. Whether it's before or after the game, stop at the main stop and fill up on a large variety of items. From fresh food made daily to ice cream, pizza, and a huge selection of beverages to quench your thirst. Ozzy's also offers 24-hour blender pumps, so you never have to worry about running out of fuel for your vehicle. Stop in to Ozzy's main stop in Scotland today.
Okay, we're back to Menno Auditorium. First round of Region 4, the play-in game. Guthmiller inbounds it to Smith. Smith being guarded by Barron. Or excuse me, that's Webben. And Smith drives down. And again, we're not really going anywhere with our dribbles. We're just going in a direction, but we aren't looking to Ramos. Ramos, should have shot that one. Smith off the mark for three. Good box out by... And Preston Carson brings it down, and he gets it to brother Spencer. Bringing it across, looking for it. Barron to Spencer Carson. To Webben, and that's good. So it's 20-6. And again, a lot of back screens by the Wolves, but we haven't been able to use them. Inside to Ramos. Ramos needs to be aggressive. Go up with it. He's just backing down to him. And he can't do that. Shot by Isaiah Almer's good, so it's 20-8. The Wolves took a 4-minute drought there to score to start with, and they just broke a 3-minute and 30-second drought. Over to Spencer Carson. Cross court to Webben for three, no good. And Smith runs it down. Here comes Smith to Guthmiller. Inside now to Ramos. And Ramus needs to turn around and go to the basket. And Smith for three. Oh, in and out. And Seltzer with a nice box out and a good rebound. He gets it to Spencer Carson. Looking for a back pick. Now we got it to Webben. Webben over to Barron. Barron to Preston. To Spencer. Now all the way over to Webben. Air ball. And the Wolves bring the basketball down with McNinch. And Isaiah Homer. Again, three people could be guarded by one because our spacing is that close right now. Here comes Smith. Inside to Ramus. Ramus needs to go with that. Give and go to Smith is good. That worked, but if we're going to open things up, we're going to have Blake turn around and shoot that ball. And it will definitely loosen the defense. So Spencer Carson on the right wing, dribbles down, stops. Sends it inside to Selchert. Shot up and no good. And knocked out of bounds by Hayden McNinch. 5:20 to go. Second quarter. Right now, the Wolves are being doubled up, 20-10. And out of bounds to Spencer Carson. Gets it all the way out to Barron. Might have traveled. Gets it to Spencer Carson for three. Good. 23-10. So right now, Gayville-Volin's hitting on all cylinders. And again, over to Guthmiller. Guthmiller drives. Layup, no good. Got it. It did go in. Rolled around, started to go out, went in. And that's what the Wolves are going to have to do. They can take the ball to the basket. When they do, they've either scored or they've got fouled. And stolen away by McNinch. McNinch coming down. Over to Isaiah Ulmer. Layup good. 23-14. The Wolves got a couple quick baskets, and that's what they need to get back in this thing. Spencer Carson walking it up. Stopped by Smith. Over to Carter Barron. And there's block. Nice block by Guthmiller and McNinch. And Gayville-Volin's not getting back as fast as they were to start out with, so Ramus clears it out, gets it left wing to McNinch. McNinch drives, and a lot of contact, and once again, nothing. So, and then Carter Barron missed the layup, and Ramus got the rebound. Smith with it. Smith, nice move, but blocked by Webben. Spencer Carson brings down the ball. Inside to Preston, to Webben, to Spencer Carson for three. No good, Ramus. That time there was not one Gayville-Volin player in the lane, so it was an easy rebound for the Wolves. Isaiah Ulmer to Smith, into Ulmer. Low, little short jumper, good. 23-16 now. And here comes Carson's to Webben, into Preston Carson, back to Spencer Carson. He's going to let it fly. He got it. So Spencer Carson got his 12th point of the game. And he's their leading scorer. McNinch, layup. Again, a lot of contact. And both ends of the court, they're calling it consistent. There's no doubt about it. Inside to Preston. Gets it out to Webben for three. That's an air ball. And it gets Isaiah Ulmer. Into Smith. He's going to let it go for three. Good. Maverick Smith having a nice night. Mav with his 5th point. And Coach Carson's going to call his second timeout. It'll be a full timeout. So with 2:21 to go, it's now a 7-point lead for the Raiders. With 2:21 to go, we'll be back in 1 minute.
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gent Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your cord needs. And check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN
And we're back. 2:21 to go here. First quarter of Region 4 playing game. Gayville-Volin on top. And Melhoff back in the game. Gets the ball into Spencer Carson. Over to Melhoff. Right wing. Try to get into Preston. Carson got it in. And maybe had a double dribble, but no. And that is Will Pierrick. And stolen away by Caden Almer, who's back in the ball game. And looking for something to happen. Now out to McNinch. Cross court. Oh, the Hairbolt. Lost a handle. Runs it down. He's going to go the lane, and they're going to call a foul that time. So when we do drive the lane, we've had some pretty good success. So A.J. Hairbolt will go to the line, senior. One of the leading scorers. First one's up and good, and that's his first point of the game. Carter Barron comes in. Melhoff will take a rest. And Hairbolt's second shot is on the way, and that's also good. So 26-21. And Wolves putting on some pressure now. That's Barron with the basketball, looking, trying to get it up. Does get it to Spencer. And shot's going to be good, and there's going to be a foul. So Spencer Carson go to the line, and the foul's going to be on Ramus. And then Selchert's going to come back in. Webbin's going to go out. Fairley and Barron will take a rest. So Spencer Carson trying to get the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot is up and rolls in. So 29-28 or 29-21 into Hairbolt. Hairbolt looking for something to do. Gets it into McNinch. McNinch turnaround jumper, good. And I don't think they can stop that without leaving their feet. They're not in good defensive position to get that. And over to Carson's to Selchert. Selchert going to get a foul, offensive foul. Got his feet tangled up and tried to move. And remember, he's only a freshman, so he'll be around for a while. And he's probably got some room to grow. All right, Almer gets it to Almer. That's Isaiah to Caden. Back screen by McNinch to Hairbolt. He thought about three, drives up, and gets it to Ramus. Ramus goes up and in. And again, that could have been a three-point attempt too. So it's 25-29. The Wolves coming back here. Here comes Spencer Carsons. Gets it over to Barron. Barron drives, kicks, picked up. This is Preston, and boom. A lot of contact, and that was not a really class act there, but didn't try to, but so got to play defense. And Hairbolt for a long three. That's going to be an air ball. Oh, that was a bad call because Isaiah Ulmer was in the air already. Knocked the ball back. I'd have to watch the film on that to say I'm wrong, but I don't think so. And doesn't matter what I think. So here we go. It's over to Webbin. Webbin with the right wing. 19 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock. Kicking it back out to Spencer Carson. To Barron. Over to Spencer Carson and try to get Selchert. And blocked. And the shot for half court is no good. So at halftime, our score is the Gayville-Volin Raiders 31, the Menno Wolves 25. We'll be back in 10 minutes after a word from our sponsors. And thank your sponsors when you see them. They do a great job. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Menno State Bank has been dedicated to traditions of service through courtesy, timeliness, and consistency, offering a wide variety of products, including checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, CDs, IRAs, and online banking, as well as loan products, being relied on for over 100 years to meet the loan needs for area farmers and commercial operations. The farming industry faces many uncertainties, and their ag bankers understand the complexity of agriculture, and they're dedicated to meet your financial needs based on your operation. Let Menno State Bank take your operation to the next level by supplying it with the right resources to grow.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Renewable Ag Products is based on relationships and customer service. Their group trays are core group of ethanol co-products that includes dry distillers grain, modified distillers, wet distillers, and corn syrup. They also trade other specialty ingredients their customers request. They have also been supplying to livestock producers for nearly 25 years and work closely with multiple ethanol and processing plants. Call 605-387-5013 to find out more. Renewable Ag Products, personally, effectively, and efficiently marketing grain commodities.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Helena Agri Enterprises LLC, proudly serving area communities with a wide range of agricultural products ranging from fertilizer, seed, chemical, precision planting products, as well as all of your custom application needs. Call one of the 4 locations today in Menno, Tripp, Freeman, and Turkey Ridge. Helena would like to wish all the area teams a successful season. Helena, people, products, knowledge.
Your place for fun is Pep's Pub in Kaler, a locally family-owned business. Friday and Saturday nights, those are the nights for steak and seafood special. You can watch the game or stop in before or after. There are noon specials available too. Like them on Facebook and check out their deals there. To have a great time with great people, stop into Pep's Pub in Kaler. Pep's Pub, a proud supporter of all local sports and activities.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/learn-and-earn today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Central Farmers Cooperative, Fremar LLC, is an agriculture-based company that provides products, services, and market access in the areas of agronomy, feed, grain, and petroleum. Whether it is their agronomy team helping with production, the grain team assisting in developing a marketing plan, or many other services the Central Farmers Co-op and Fremar offer, they look forward to servicing and personalizing their patrons' farming operations. With locations across southeast South Dakota for your farming purposes, make it Central Farmers Co-op and Fremar.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Noose Insurance knows all about the farm life. They know what needs to be protected. Noose Insurance is there for you when something goes wrong, offering crop and hail protection, and now livestock insurance. Working with the area's leading insurance companies, Noose Insurance can help with crop, hail, and livestock insurance.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Okay, welcome back to the Menno Auditorium for the second half of this Region 4 play-in game. Gayville-Volin leading 31-25. The winner will advance to go to play Viborg-Hurley tomorrow night. This is Webben with the ball, gets it over to Spencer Carson. Inside to Selchert, backs him down, gets it out to Spencer Carson. Puts it on the ground, comes through, got it. So kind of a floater, but it went in. Here comes Smith. Guarded by Webben. Over to Hairbolt. Oh, back to McNinch. Kind of a lazy pass. And back to McNinch to Hairbolt. Hairbolt puts it on drive. No good. A lot of contact again, but nothing. And that's kind of when they're very consistent. And stolen away by Hairbolt. And gets it up court to McNinch. Layup's good. 33-27. Back to a 6-point ball game. Here comes Spencer Carson. Spencer across the timeline, trying to extend the D. Over now to Fairley. Fairley being guarded by Smith. And over to Hairbolt. Inside, almost stolen away. And Preston Carson to Spencer. He lost it a little bit, gains it back to Fairley. This is Preston Carson, and he hits. So they started out 2 for 2. And Coach Carson's goal was 3 stops, 3 scores to open up the quarter, and they've only got 1 stop, but they got 2 scores. Almer with the basketball. Over to Hairbolt, right wing. Looking inside to Ramus. Ramus needs to get something going. Turnaround jumper, good. And that's what Blake Ramus has to do. He's a force inside, so we're hoping that he can get his offense going. Over in the corner now is Fairley. Inside to Preston. Carson shot, missed. Here Hairbolt pulls it down. Comes down. The Wolves looking to make something happen here. Over to McNinch. McNinch, he's going to pull up for 3. Good! Nice shot by Hayden McNinch, and we're down to a 3-point ball game. Spencer Carson bringing up. Trying to bring up the high post. Now it's down low post to Selchert. Cut off nicely by Caden Almer to Fairley. Fairley drives, stops, don't know what to do with it. Lost it, gets it to Selchert. Selchert back out to Fairley. Over now to Spencer Carson. Webben for 3. No good. Almer with another rebound. And here comes Hairbolt. Coming down over to McNinch. Thought about it. Drives by. Layup. Reverse layup's good. He drove right by Preston Carson. Nothing he could do. Gave up baseline. And it's 35-34. 5:06 to go. The Wolves have never led in this game. Over now to Fairley. Fairley back up on top to Webben. Webben inside to Carson's. Now to Spencer Carson for 3. That's going to be off the mark. And Almer with his 8th rebound of the night. To Hairbolt. Nice feed to Smith. Good. And the Wolves have their first lead with 4:45 to go. 36-35. And coming across to Spencer Carson. Being double team there. Smith and Hairbolt. Over to Webben. And trying to make something happen here. And knocked away by Hairbolt. Into Webben. Webben looks for something. Gets it to Selchert. Selchert to Fairley. Back to Spencer Carson. Into Selchert. Turnaround jumper. That's going to be no good, but they're going to call a foul. And I just thought he missed it, but apparently not. And the foul will go on Blake Ramus. That'll be his second. So 4:16 to go. And the Wolves on a nice little run. 11-4 run. Oh, and Selchert airballs the free throw. Isaiah Almer in for Smith. So So Selchert has 4 points in the ball game, or 6 points, excuse me. And Ramus has it knocked out of his hands over to rebound to McNinch. He gets it to Caden Almer. Over top the key to Ramus. Ramus looking, and now back out top to Herbold. Herbold says, let's set it up a little bit. One dribble, stop. To Isaiah Almer. Wolves now against that zone. And Ramus thought about it. To McNinch for three. No good, off the mark. Selcher gets the rebound. And long cross court to Webben. Webben brings it up, trying to find somebody. And stolen away by Almer. Almer's going up, and the layup is good. 38-35, Wolves lead, 3:25 to go. This is fairly being stopped now, out to Spencer Carson. Cross court to Webben. Webben brings it back towards the middle. Wolves extending their defense. Spencer Carson. Cross court to Fairley. Had to go up high to get it. Over now to Spencer Carson. Into Selchert. Selchert shot no good, an air ball. And it's rebounded, and the Wolves are off running. And Herbold layup's good. Assist Almer. And it's 40-35. And the Wolves are going to take a timeout. 40-35 with 2:52 to go. 2:52 to go. And we'll be back in 1 minute from a word from our sponsors.
Whether it's dusk or dawn, the Farm Mutual Group of South Dakota has you covered. They are your local insurance company that has been around for 140 years. Since 1883, they have been putting their neighbors first and will continue to do so. They carry farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Give Andrew or Ryan a call today at 605-583-4211 to see how they can help you with your insurance needs and go the extra mile to save you money.
So we're back here, 2:52 to go. The Wolves have opened up the quarter with a 19-4 run. Over to Carson, now down to Selchert, kicks it back out to Carter Barron, into Selchert, blocked by McNinch. Spencer Carson, back to Barron. Barron, almost walked but didn't. Inside to Preston, back 10 on the shot clock. Spencer Carson tries to go up. No good, and a rebound by Caden Almer. Out to Isaiah Almer. Back to Ramus. And Ramus brings it back over top, gives it to McNinch. McNinch, center court. And McNinch kicks it over to Herbold. He's going to take a three. That's going to be short. And another rebound for Selchert. He gets it over to Spencer Carson. Carson is the only sophomore there, and Herbold picks up a foul. Kind of don't like them as a coach. You don't like to get a foul that far away, especially when it's not going to make a difference. It's only their second one. Trent Guzman in for McNinch. Cody Almer in for Ramus, and Smith in for Herbold. So into Carson's. Over to Barron. Barron being guarded. And tried to throw it in. Bounce. Kicks it out to Spencer for three. Good. So he's got 17, or 20, excuse me. And into Trent Guthmore. Goes up. A lot of contact. That's going to be a foul on Selchert. The big fella is got pretty good position, but he got body too. So we'll see if the sophomore can get on the board, and he does. So Trent Guthmiller got his 3rd point. Selchert's going to come out, and Will Pirrock's coming in. And here's Guthmiller's 2nd one on the way, and that's good also. So 42-38, 4-point lead for the Wolves. Barron tries to get it into Pirrock. Pirrock trying to figure out what to do. Oh, he got a foul. They bailed him out underneath the basket like that. The only thing he could have done is got a 5-second call, but we had to get happy with the hands and don't reach. That's the worst thing you can do is try to slap at the ball. He ain't going to go anywhere with it. And inside, and that's going to be a 3-point play. And we fell asleep on the inbounds play, and Preston Carson was wide open. They threw it, and we fouled him too. So he has a chance for a 3-point play. 6 points for Preston. Shot is up and good. So it's a 1-point ball game. 42-41. Isaiah Almer back to Smith. Smith's going to go all the way. Layup. And, rolls out. So Pirrock gets the foul, his first, only the 2nd team foul. So Smith goes to the line with the Wolves clinging to a 1-point lead. Shot up and in. Free throws are big from here on out. Fairly out, Webben in. Selchert in, Preston Carson's out. And shots up and in also for Smith. 44-41. Here comes Carter Barron. We'll try to get it in bounds. That time both guys tried to get it inside the Selchert. Both guys collapsed on him and knocked it away and went out of bounds. So it'll remain Raider basketball. 1:06 to go. Webben for 3 off the mark. Almer with the 9th rebound. Up to Smith. Smith looking for it. Pulls it back out to Almer. Here comes over to Cody Monkfold, who tried to get it inside to Caden Almer. It was knocked out of bounds, and it'll remain Wolves basketball. And Pirrock will come out, and in the game will come Preston Carson. And Will Fairley will come back in. And Carter Barron giving Coach Carson some good minutes. So a double stack down low. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith thought about the 3. Over to Almer. Almer stepped back for 3. No good. And Guthrie. So Coach Carson getting a free lesson from the referee there, talking to him all the way down the court. Over the corner to Fairley, or to Webben. Nice pass inside by Fairley. And shot, that's going to be a foul. And I do not like that, not the fact that it wasn't a foul. I do not like the back guy calling it, and the guy right in front of him did not call it. So, as it is, it's a foul. And Fairley will go to the line. 44-41, 28.3 seconds to go. Shot is up and off the mark. So Spencer Carson comes out. He's got 20 on the night. Second one is up, no good, and knocked away. Smart move by Preston Carson. He tipped it back. And here Wolves back in a man-to-man. Tough screen on Carson. And stolen away. And I don't agree with that. He's going to get a timeout. The ball was loose, and he got it during the loose ball. So not sure how that worked, but nonetheless, it's a timeout with 15.7 seconds to go. Menno leading 44-41. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Don't let auto body issues get you down. Visit Classic Collision and Frame for all of your auto body needs and wants. We offer complete body repair that includes full windshield and glass replacement, glass rock chip repair, frame repair, wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. We can also personalize your ride with custom paint and graphics to make your vehicle stand out from the crowd. Stop by for your free quote at 611 East Highway 18 in Menno. Classic Collision and Frame is a proud supporter of all Menno and surrounding communities' athletic and school programs.
All right, we're back. It'll be Gayville-Volin ball, and I believe they got a nice break there because the loose ball, and Menno had it, and then they got the timeout. But so 15.7 to go, and Barron gets it into Webben. Webben moves against Smith. Back screen. They're looking for Spencer Carson. Try to press Carson. So Barron to Spencer. Oh, nice push up, and he got away with it and hits the three. Now, I'm not sure how that is different than the other end, but he definitely led with the right elbow, cleared space, stepped back, took the three, and we're tied after 3 quarters, 44-44. We will be back in 1 minute.
Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Scotland is your hometown bank. Hometown banking means banking with neighbors and friends. Farmers and Merchants State Bank is your full-service bank offering debit cards, personal, business, and ag loans along with many other services available. Everything a large bank offers, but with hometown service. The Scotland Farmers and Merchants State Bank in Scotland. Stop by and see what we can do for your personal banking needs. A proud sponsor of Highlander Athletics.
Okay, Wolves basketball to start the quarter, 44-44. And this is what you expect out of 8 and 9 seed, a tight battle. But it hasn't always been tight. Gayville-Volin has led most of the way. And now it's back out top to Ulmer. Ulmer over to McNinch. She's going to let it go for 3. No good, off the mark. And Selchuk gets the rebound. Wolves didn't have a lot of rebounders in position. Over to Spencer Carson. He's had 23 in the game to Fairley. Inside to Preston Carson. He's been in the lane a long time. And an air ball. And Fairley gets the rebound. And we're going to jump ball. Couple rebounds and no box out by the Wolves. And so it'll go to Gayville-Volin. So on the alternating ball. So trying to get inside to Preston Carson. Blocked by Ulmer and rebound Ulmer. Here we go. Smith up coming. Smith's going to go to the basket. Kicks it out to Ramus. Ramus to Herbold on the left wing. Nice pass. Oh, good idea to Herbold, but he just got a little too far ahead. So 7:04 to go in the ball game. And here comes Webben to Spencer Carson. Looking inside, double high-low post here. Webben for 3, got it. And Webben's got 9. Here comes Ulmer, looking for something to happen. The Wolves don't have to answer with the 3, and they don't. Ulmer shot an air ball there. And Wolves don't have to take quick shots because we've got plenty of time. Here comes Spencer Carson. Over to Webben and went right through his hands and out of bounds. A great catch by Coach Justin Carsons. And now he has a couple words for the officials. And away we go. So Almer with the basketball, 47-44. Wolves trailing to Smith. Ramus, Wolves playing a 5 out here, trying to figure out what to do with the basketball. Hairbolt. Here comes McNinch. Oh. And a lot of contact once again, but nothing. It'll be Wolves basketball underneath. Webben out. Malhoff in. And McNinch is going to go to the bench. He turned an ankle or landed wrong or something, but nevertheless, he is out right now. So Trent Guthmiller in to Smith in the corner. Up to A.J. Hairbolt. Hairbolt looking for Guthmiller. Puts it on the right. So we got 5. Almer, nice spin move. Blocked by Carson. And he has a little jawing to do with Caden Almer on that shot. This is Meloff. We'll switching on that inside now to Carson, or to over to Fairley, blocked by Almer. Here comes Selchert back out to Spencer Carson. Shot out by Spencer Carson, good. And the Wolves just don't have an answer for him right now. 25 points for Spencer Carson. Here comes Guthmiller to Hairbolt. He lets it go for 3. In and out and in. So 49-47, 5:12 to go. Preston Carson's to Spencer Carson. Spencer Carson trying to get by Hairbolt, knocked away, but can't get it. And it goes to Melhoff. Melhoff over to Spencer Carson. Carson looking inside, gets it into Selchert. And missed, just plain missed it. And here comes the Wolves on the rebound by Ramus. Over to Almer. To Smith for 3. Good, and the Wolves are back in front, 50-49. So Maverick Smith with his 15th point of the ball game. And this is Maverick's finest game. And Hairbolt to Smith, layup good. That's good teamwork and very unselfishness there. The Wolves now have a 3-point lead. 4:15 to go. Here comes Spencer Carson, and I think he could get him for a travel because he pretty much carried the ball up, but just he was going to call timeout, so no harm, no foul. So 4:12 to go. Menno Wolves clinging to a 52-49 lead. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hawsey Heating and Cooling in Scotland is a family-owned business here to serve you for all your air-conditioned heating and plumbing needs. Dan and John use only Rheem manufactured products. Whether it's a new home, commercial, or non-commercial business project or a remodel job, using Rheem products, the new degree of comfort, Hawsey Heating and Cooling sells the best while servicing the rest. Call 605-661-4490 to schedule an appointment or for an estimate. Hawsey Heating and Cooling are proud supporters of all Scotland Highlander School activities.
Okay, we're back to final 4 minutes and 12 seconds of the fourth quarter. The Wolves lead 52-49. We'd like to thank all our sponsors and all our listeners that have been faithful to us all year long. And if you want to be a sponsor, just call the school for next year. Carson's inside now. This is Preston Carson. Shot up, and it gets it to roll. So 52-51. Here comes Almer. Looking for action, pull up. There's Smith. Smith thought about the 3, puts it on the ground, drives, kicks it out to Hairbolt. Hairbolt, Ramus tried to post up, but he's 3 foot out of the lane. And so we need, if we're going to post him up, we need to get him inside the lane or down to the block. Almer, nice spin move, layup. No good, he just missed the layup. A great move. It just didn't go in. And here comes the Raiders with a chance to take the lead. Spencer Carson stopped looking for something to happen and thrown away and almost stepped over and back, knocked away. Spencer Carson thought about it, kicks it out to Fairley. Fairley over to Carson's again. And this is Selchert. Selchert kicks it over to Webben. Webben over to Spencer Carson. 5 seconds. 4. Fairley shot up. No good. Air ball. Back to the rebound is Almer. That's at least 10. Here comes Hairbolt. Oh, threw it away. Tried to get it to Ramus, and Blake couldn't hang on. The ball went out of bounds. So, not sure. Now the Wolves are going to play with 5 guards now, I guess. So we'll see how that does in the inside game. So bringing it down, Spencer Carson over to Webben. Webben tried to get it knocked away by Almer. Good quick move. 23 in the shot clock. And Spencer Carson gets it out to Fairley. Fairley back to Spencer Carson. Being guarded by Smith. He stole the ball away. Gets it down to Isaiah Almer. And no foul on that. Oh, my God. And they do finally call it. It looked like Isaiah Almer going for the first down marker and maybe the end zone. And then he got pushed down, and all of a sudden they didn't blow it. And all of a sudden they did. So, correct call. I just got to be a little more patient with my 3 guys in the stripes. And shot up by Almer's good. So the Wolves lead 53-51. 2:32 to go. And that was actually a very smart foul. And Ramus missed it. And we're going to have a jump ball. Guthmiller did a great job of getting the rebound. And he tied Spencer Carson's up. Menno basketball, 53-51. So looking inside to Guthmiller. Guthmiller step around, no good. Oh, knocked away. Nice look at it. He just missed it. The ball went out of his hands and into Fairley. Fairley gets the basketball. Or Webben. Webben over to Spencer Carson. And over now to Fairley. Fairley looking to Spencer Carson. He takes a 3. That's no good. And Smith runs it down the corner. Wolves can be selective in their shots now. 2-point lead over Isaiah Almer for 3. A lot of time in the shot clock. And Guthmiller came away with the rebound, and Preston Carson just pushed him down. And now he's pleading his case to the referee, but there wasn't much height in that one. So the Wolves will run a stack out of bounds over to Guthmiller. Clear out now to Hairbolt. Hairbolt brings it inside to Caden Almer. Gets it out to Guthmiller. Over to Isaiah Almer. He puts it on the drive. Here's Caden Almer. He's going to take a 3 off the mark. And Spencer Carson gets the rebound. So the Wolves taking a couple 3-pointers there that I think that they could work the ball in bounds, get a better shot. But that's from my opinion up here. Over there, Spencer Carson looking for something to do. He goes against Smith. Tipped away to Fairley. Fairley trying to get something done. 9 seconds. Seltzer to Webben. Webben shoots good. And now it's 54-53. The Raiders lead with 1:02 to go. Here comes Almer. Over to Hairbolt. Knocked away. Smith gets it. Smith goes over to Almer. Back to Smith. He's going to take a 3 short. Air ball knocked out. We got a break there because Nate Seltzer wasn't ready for it, and the ball went out of bounds. So with 46.1 seconds to go, the Wolves will take a timeout.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering.
So here we're back now. The Wolves will take the ball out of bounds. Isaiah Almer. And I thought Blake Ramus checked in, but I guess he did not. So the Wolves running a box set. Screen gets it into Guthmiller. And he's going to be jump ball. Oh, you never bring it down, Blake. Or Trent. Trent brought it down. And right away the little Munchkins get in and jump ball. So Gayville-Volin has it. The Wolves have fouls to give to until we're in the bonus. So the Wolves bring some pressure to Spencer Carson. Under 40 seconds to go now. Smith. And trying to drive. Throw it away. And there's stolen away by Almer inside the Hairbold. Hairbold had a chance. Didn't like it. Pulled it back out wisely. And here comes Hairbold. Drive. And out to Isaiah Almer. Shot up, no good. Guthmiller with the rebound, and he loses it. And we're going to have a foul. The Wolves had 3 good shots. They've got to come up with something. And I'm not sure what our offensive plan was there, but I don't think that was it. But if the shot goes in, that's what you wanted to run. So the Wolves looking for something here. And Grayson Rice will come in the ball game. And I'm thinking Rice must be a pretty good free throw shooter. He hasn't played all night, and all of a sudden here he comes. And into Smith. Smith's going to foul him. And it's 1-on-1. And Webbin's going to be the free throw shooter. So Rice will come out. Carter Barron comes back in. So Webbin will go with the 1-on-1. And the Wolves are going to take a 30-second timeout. So with 14 seconds to go, we have Hunter Webbin at the line to shoot 1-on-1. So
Peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
So 14 seconds to go. Webbin at the line. The Wolves kind of lost when Hayden McNinch went down. And oh, nice push by Spencer Carson. He pushed Almer right out of the way. And we thought it hit the shot clock, but not according to the ref. It looked like it did. And one of the referees said, well, it might have, but we're not going to call it. So leading scorers to the line, and if you're Coach Carson, that's what you want is your number one scorer at the line. Shot is up and in. So it's a 2-point lead. And I'll tell you this, there was definitely a push on that in the box out position, and the hands are down low, and when you go 2 foot in, you know that's not correct. So shot is up and good. Now it's a 3-point. Now the Wolves to Smith. Smith looking for some. And there's going to be a foul. And right now, all Gayville-Volin has to do, they just need to keep fouling because the Wolves are not in the 1-on-1 yet. So they've got 2 more fouls to go. So Coach Ellen Almer will take a timeout. And it's going to be full. So it's 6.5 seconds to go, the Wolves basketball. And the only thing we can hope for now is if they do get a foul, that it's a 3-point shot. As it's going to be tough to get one off because they've been fouling right when they get the ball in. So we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with a word from our sponsors.
Across the Avera healthcare system, including Landman Young Memorial Hospital Avera in Scotland, there are benefits in evidence-based care with a strong focus on your safety and comfort while you are in their care. As a Christian healthcare ministry rooted deeply in gospel values, they provide quality, cost-effective, accessible healthcare services with the latest technology. When you or your loved one face health challenges, see Landman Youngman Memorial Hospital Avera in Scotland. We are a proud sponsor of Jim River Trapper Athletics and wish everyone luck in tonight's competition.
Okay, here we go. 6.5 seconds to go. Caden Almer going to set to inbounds it. And here they go. To Hairbolt. Oh, to Isaiah Almer. To Hairbolt. He has to shoot 3. No good. And he took a shot, and that's going to be our final score. The Wolves season will come to an end. 56-53 as the number 9 team prevails tonight. The Wolves will end 3-18, and the Raiders will move to 4-17 and live to be a day. So there'll be 10 seniors who played their last home game in Menno, and we wish them good luck, and good luck to the Wolves next year, and hope we have a good off season. So we'd like to thank all our sponsors all year long, and again, if you want to be a sponsor, please contact the school. A heartbreak loss for the Wolves, as there's been several close ones this year, but this one didn't go our way. So, from the Menno Auditorium, we say good night and thanks for listening.